Before I begin the video, I will remind you to please click like if you like my content, and subscribe to our channel, tell a friend, and more importantly, go to our website and send us your email address to become a VIP, that we can send you announcements and VIP benefits that we'll think of as we go along. So thank you very much, and let's go on. Hi, I'm miltonchang of Bonsaiheirloom. Today is beginning of the autumn. I would work on this bonsai elm that I bought at an auction about 3 weeks ago. And I will tell you a little bit about the pros and cons of this tree. First of all, it has a lot of age and looks really well designed. So let me kind of talk a little bit about what I feel about buying old tree bonsai at auctions. One is that it's a great way to start with a tree of the basic form, to start to improve on it, so that you got a very head start in terms of age and the design. And the second thing is about most of these trees. A lot of the bonsai hobbyists today are trained the traditional way, the traditional Japanese way. The real plus of that is that the trees are all perfectly shaped. Because if you do a tree with 5 branches or whatever, 5 trunks, you go to a bonsai tree book and it will tell you the rules of how to do this tree. So by and large, your tree will come out about the right shape. Of course, to me, that's not particularly creativity, but at least you start off with the right foot. And then the other thing is that they tend to become very dense. And then the third thing that's a really big one to me is that most of them have gone through extreme wiring. And you can see, I have my gardener or my person that helped me with these trees, must have spent 2 hours removing all the wires, and he still missed it. And then you can see that all the girding damage from the girding is terrible. And what I hope is that with rapid growth, the trunk will thicken, and then I can kind of brush it with a blunt knife, so to speak, so it's a little bit smooth, and then you heal over without the girdle mark. And what I can do, another thing is that elm tend to shoot out everywhere. So if I cut it, it will shoot out to create new apexes for me. And so you can see one improvement I tried to make when I first got it is that this branch was way too high. It was up about here. And so I used this, actually it's a part of an electric wire. It's a rubber, essentially a rubber robe to pull it down. And so, and it's already pretty much in place. Not totally, it will bounce back some. And my idea of using, I want to share with you, using the electric cord as a guide wire is because it's very slippery. And so if I put a little water on it or spray a little bit of WD-40 on it, I can continue to tighten it. And then you see, I can, if I decided for the branch to go down further, right, I say, okay, right now I pull this branch down lower, but if I want to go further, I can wet this rope and pull it, and you can see I can pull it down further and further and further, okay? Because I didn't want to block the view of these 2 branches. So now let me remove it altogether. It didn't bounce back at all. And that's only after 3 weeks. So guide wire is an excellent way to change the direction of a tree. And so if you have a branch like this branch, he tried very hard to bend it lower, and look at all the wiring. I can simply use the guide wire to pull it down. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video so far. We got a lot more going on. This is about halfway. Please click like if you like my content, and subscribe to our channel, tell a friend. And more importantly, go to our website and sign up to become our VIP for goodies. Now let me take it out of the pot. Usually these are very well anchored, and because I want to see what the roots are like to normalize, to decide what I wanted to do with the tree, to make it grow vigorously, and also to conform to the way I grow things, so that when I water them and all that, it will be all done right. Instead of some trees should really need a little bit more water because of different soil mix. And again, this person, this is from a different person because he has a different way of anchoring the tree. So it's kind of fun to figure out who was the original owner of the tree. And this mix is more the same as the trident maple. It's the same owner as the trident maple. Uses a different kind of a mix, which is actually closer to my mix because it has soil. But then beyond that, it's totally different material. So you can see he repotted it before he sowed the tree. And this tree has a lot more roots, fibrous roots than the other one. So since his soil mix is very much similar as mine, I don't need to disturb it much. And I think the roots are by and large good. And so I'm going to leave it alone. And then put it in my slightly different, bigger bonsai pot, and we'll go from there. So there's not much more I can tell you about it, aside from I'll let it grow a while and prune it. You can see since I got it, I water it well, it's already starting to rejuvenate with new leaves. So I think this tree is healthy. But if I put it in a bigger bonsai pot with my soil mix, I tell you, by next April, it will be that big, and I have plenty of opportunity to shape it. And after 3 times shaping, which is about like a year, this tree will look quite differently. A lot of ramification in a sense of multiple branching, and it will look nice. So again, several points. Going to auction to buy oak tree is a very good starting point to have your own collection. Remove all the wires as soon as you can. Usually it's they're long enough. If not, put it back loosely and then remove it in a month or 2. Aside from that, remove all the wires and try to do what you can to heal the scars. And then I really think you should repot it to normalize so that all your trees are taken care of the same way. I guess I can go on more, but for example, be disciplined on what you want to pay for. Don't get carried away paying too little or too much, because sometimes emotion gets in the way that I must have it. There's no absolute because they're always another tree. I don't like to overpay. I would like to pay a fair price. Aside from that, I don't think I have much more to add. And I think this is an example what elm trees can do for you. I know it sounds like everybody's got an elm, but I tell you, elm is a wonderful material for any bonsai hobbyist. With that in mind, I think this is going to be a short video. Please click like if you like my video to give me some encouragement. I need it. And go to our website to sign up to become our VIP to get announcement for goodies and go from there. So I thank you very much and see you next week.